MLB on 2K Sports.
In this ball game today, keep an eye on Chase Headley. When we're talking about offense, he's one of the big bats in the game. Welcome to Major League Baseball. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Clark. 2K Sports right here on this Friday afternoon. Petco Park continues to bring out these Padre fans. Tim Stauffer, the starting pitcher. Steve, as he gets going against these Seattle bats, what's his concern?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty, just make sure he executes his pitches and stays on the game plan.
Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Franklin Gutierrez can change the game with his glove. He's an outstanding center fielder, covers a lot of ground, possesses a great throwing arm. If his hitting can ever catch up with his outstanding fielding, you have a star in the making. Let's see if he can get going with the bat today.
It'll be Ichiro leading us off. He delivers. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Career 0 for 3 off Stauffer. Now the 1-0 pitch. Ichiro swings and misses. Count is even.
Well, the last thing you want to do when you're throwing a slider is to leave it out over the plate. This pitch was in an excellent location in on the hitter's hands.
One pitch. 1-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Even with the late movement on the cut fastball, you don't want to throw it up in the zone because a hitter can fight it off and muscle it over the infielders.
Foul ball! Ichiro, foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And Ichiro looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. Here's a swing and a line drive. And it's caught. The play by Bartlett.
Well, this ball's tattooed. It's flying off the bat, but the shortstop was right there to glove it for the out.
And it's Sean Figgins now.
A rough season in 2010 for Sean Figgins. Thought he was going to come in and make a splash and put the Seattle Mariners on top of the American League West. Didn't work out that way. And then the issue of not running out balls, not a way to endear yourself to your new fans.
And that swung on and missed. 0-1. John, he did have that issue. If you're not playing well and you don't hustle, you're going to get flack, and Sean Figgins did.
Well, the flack he got was well-deserved, but I think signing that big contract going into Seattle, it just put a lot of pressure on him that he wasn't ready for. I suspect he'll be better moving forward.
That one's drilled to short. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club. Figgins is going to go for it. And at second base, he's tagged out. We'll take a quick look at the Padres in their defensive alignment. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, another one of the tall, lanky outfielders that cover a lot of ground. Cameron Maben fits in that class. Along with Torrey Hunter and Mike Cameron and guys like that, he can go get them with the best of them. Possesses a great throwing arm also, but he has to figure out a way to stay on the field and stay healthy. If he does, he could be really, really good.
Gutierrez at the plate. 273, the lifetime number off San Diego. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses high and outside. 1-0.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that gets down. Gutierrez with a single.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
And here's Jack Cuss. Two outs and a man on first. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. He's ready. Now the 2-0. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Cust, who loves to drive it now, he'll want to swing. Lifetime .222 average against the Padres. And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
And we've got smoke coming to the plate. Two down. Runners at first and second. This one hit, and a long foul ball down the left side. Oh! Here's the pitch. Real good eye by Smoke. Justin taking it, a ball, even count. That's off the plate low, and it's 2-1. He deals. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and he's on now. That's going to be another hit for them. And Gutierrez is home.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And in the batter's box, it's Olivo. Now this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
2 men on and 2 men out. Fastball in there, 0-1. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
Here's the pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And Maben's there to retire the side. Well, some early production here. 1 run across in the first. The Mariners lead it 1-0. Yeah, we'll see Luke French on the mound. We'll be starting this one off for Seattle. And Steve, as he gets going against these San Diego bats, what? Bartlett puts it on the ground. 1 down. This is the lineup we'll see from the Padres. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, you love to watch guys that have a lot of potential, and Chase Headley is that guy. He's had streaks at the plate where he's very good. He also has streaks where anyone can get him out. Consistency is the key when you're a young player. If he can figure it out, though, he could be a special player for this team.
Hudson into the batter's box.
Well, the Padres have to look back at 2010. I feel like they missed out on a huge opportunity. They were right there on the brink of making it to the playoffs, Remember that 10-game losing streak in early September may have cost them the run.
0-1. That swung on and hit. And Ichiro, 2 away. They gave away that big division lead right when they didn't want to, right at the end when there wasn't going to be enough time to get it back.
Well, you know, with so many young pitchers, you run the risk of them running out of gas in September, and that happened a little bit. And they didn't have the offense to step up and pick up some of that loss, and it hurt them.
Headley into the batter's box. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 207 off the Mariners. Base is empty and 2 down. Popped into foul territory down the left side. And that's going to do it. Cuss there. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. And the Mariners coming up next. And it's Jack Wilson to lead us off. The pitch. Swung on and a grounder to first. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. It's Ryan at the plate.
You know, Mariners made some moves, brought Cliff Lee in prior to the 2010 season. A lot of excitement. But what they didn't do is they didn't address their offense. They had the worst offense in 2009, and they weren't any better in 2010 and finished the bottom of the division.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground to short, picked up by Bartlett. On to first, 2 away. Well, a lot of people and the Mariners themselves thought after a strong 09 they were actually going to make a push, but you do have to have some balance to win.
Well, listen, they had King Felix Hernandez, who's the Cy Young Award winner in the American League, so there's something to build around, but they need to get him some offense to score some points for that great pitcher.
French at the plate. Two outs, base is empty. A smash towards the hole, and Hudson picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So a 1-2-3 inning for Tim Stauffer. He's settling in now. No runs allowed in the second. Time now to move to the bottom half of the second. A bit of sunshine, few clouds floating around. That's the weather-wise situation here today.
Strike 1.
And he leaves that one alone. Ryan Ludwig shows patience. That'll even up the count. Here's one hit very well deep. Gutierrez as he hauls it in. It's Brad Hopp at the plate. One out, nobody on. On the way. That ball is belted deep left center. That ball is way back there. Gone, a home run. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot. Let's see how that home run and what it means for their chances of victory as we look at our WPHL.
Well, he looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
When you get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now, this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs. Now, the Padres' production stepped up a little bit right there. They've tied the game. Now, let's see if they can't go ahead and take the lead in it.
Base is empty, 1 out. Swings a little early that time, 0-1. And you know the manager likes to see this game, especially with a great at-bat like we just saw.
Well, I mean, and the message in the dugout for the manager is take advantage of the opportunities. When you get a shot, capitalize on it, and that's what they're doing.
And that's on the black for a called strike, 0-2.
The hitter now needs to protect the plate. Think about going right back up the middle.
He deals. Fastball, got him looking, 2 down.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there, 3 pitches and a strikeout.
It's Maben at the plate. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits in 1 at-bat off the Mariners. Base is empty with 2 outs. Hit in the air to left center. That one falls in there for a base hit. So that brings Nick Hundley to the plate.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Runner on first, 2 away. And here's the pitch. Takes that high one for a strike, 0-1.
That's a good 4-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
Here's the pitch. Line towards first. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. Tie ball game here in San Diego. We've got the top of the order coming up. And it's Ichiro in the box now. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. His lifetime average, 356 against the Padres. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
Liner between first and second. He's got to underhand this thing. Nice play. And you know something? This one deserves a second look.
Well, we're going to be seeing that one over and over again in the highlight reels. Great heads-up play.
And here's Sean Figgins. He had a single in his last time up. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here it comes. Hit up the middle. Oh, terrific dive by Bartlett. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
2 outs in the box. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And Gutierrez ready for the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Franklin Gutierrez will need to be careful.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Foul, straight back.
You're out.
And he can't pull the trigger. Franklin Gutierrez strikes out. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. Still tied here in San Diego. And in the batter's box, it's Denorfia. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd.
With the pinch hitter coming into the game now, it means we're going to see a new pitcher starting off the next inning.
1 away now.
That ball was hit extremely well, but fortunately, the second baseman had him played perfectly.
And we've got Bartlett batting. One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Fastball is high, 1-0.
When Jason Bartlett had a down year in 2010, big catalyst in 2009 for his team, but the manager still showed a lot of faith in him in the postseason, batting him leadoff, hoping he can recover some of that magic.
And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1. And you know, John, that's a big step back from years past for Bartlett. His average was down almost 70 points. He just didn't have the pop either.
You know, guys, when a guy struggles like that, as a general manager, you start to wonder, what was he? Was he the guy that had the great season or the guy that had the down season? You're not really sure.
The pitch. And Jason Bartlett works this one to the hitter's count, 3-1. The career batting average for him, .242 against the Mariners. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on line to right center field, and it's through. Credit Bartlett, a single. That will bring Orlando Hudson up.
It's nice to get that runner on base with 1 out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
Bartlett leading off first. And Hudson, he's in there for the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, the numbers just weren't there offensively for Orlando Hudson, and heading into a free agent season, I'm sure he'd have loved to see those numbers go up. He just didn't get it done in 2010.
And the pitch out, nothing doing that time. The 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Hudson lays off of that one. He does not mind the free pass. And guys, Orlando Hudson is noted as being an offensive player, so bit of a problem. .260 slugging percentage below .400 last year.
Yeah, you know, he got off to a good start in 2010, but just, you know, ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw, struggled the second half of the season, and really when the Twins needed him, he wasn't there, but I suspect he'll be able to find his way back.
And that misses ball 4. So the winning run will move up to second base.
Well, good discipline by the hitter to lay off the high pitch and take his base.
Now we will see Chase Headley up. 0 for 1 thus far. One out with runners at first and second. First pitch to Headley. Fastball in there, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Swings, makes contact. That'll be fielded by Gutierrez. And that one falls in there for a single. And they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
And it's time to present the Player of the Game award. Definitely a key factor in this game, Tim Stauffer.
Well, you know, Gary, he made just that one mistake, but that doesn't tarnish the shine of this performance today. And I'll tell you what, a manager absolutely loves it when he doesn't have to go to the bullpen. He can give those guys a day off, and it makes them stronger for the remainder of the season. But I tell you, this guy was throwing strikes today, and it was an easy decision to keep him in the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.